Hey there, beautiful souls. In today's pick a card reading, we are about to see what type of connection you have with the person that is on your mind. However, please take it with a grain of salt because I would just use tarot cards and we are going to talk about the different type of connections. But I don't think any tarot reader can tell you for sure what kind of connection is that. I will just give you clues. I will give you as much description, as much information as possible about the different type of connections, and you will decide for yourself. I cannot tell you for sure, I mean, if you are in a twin flame journey or if this is a soulmate or karmic. So we are just going to see what is going on within your connection, and then you decide for yourself what type of connection is the one that you are into is the one that you are in. So let's move towards the reading and find out. Okay, so for the pick a cards, I am planning to use the wild and unknown archetypes. And for the rest, I will use the wild and unknown tarot, and I am going to use some oracle cards as well. But as I said previously in the intro, please take this reading with a grain of salt because only you can know what type of connection you are into. I will just give you the clues and give you explanations, and the rest is up to you to determine what kind of connection is the one that you are into. I mean, the connection that you are in. So let's proceed with the pick of cards. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 1. And yeah, for pile number 1 we have the prayer. All right. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 2. For pile number 2 we have Anima Mundi. Okay, and let's see which card is going to represent pile number 3. For pile number 3 we have the Mother. Okay, so just use your intuition and focus on the card that attracts you the most. If you have hard time to decide, you can always use a divine timing, which I will just explain you how it works. If you come across this reading between 0 and 20 minutes in your local time, then the prayer is your card. If you come across this reading between 21 and 40 minutes, then Anima Mundi is your card. And if you come across this reading between 41 and 59 minutes in your local time, then you can select the Mother. So I will give you some time in order to choose your card. You will see the cards in a bigger screen and you will have better vision, maybe better perception of the cards. Maybe your intuition will trigger some kind of response when you see them on a bigger screen. Or just think about the person that is on your mind. That also might help in order for your intuition to get activated. So just select the card that attracts you the most, and I'll meet you in your reading. Hello there, pile number 1. For those of you who have chosen the prayer, well, I will share a little secret with you. The moment I ask the question and I put the cards that are representing the piles, I immediately got a response about pretty much the connections. From the prayer cards, I am perceiving a bit soulmate kind of vibe from from this card. I don't know why. It has something spiritual about it because we have a hand that is reaching something divine. And also we have the word prayer, which is also connecting with the divine. The overall, I'm sensing some kind of spiritual, magical, divine power from this card. And just seeing this hand reaching out, it's like trying to touch that power, trying to get in contact with this power. So I feel that your connection with the person that is on your mind, it has a bit more soulmate kind of vibe, at least just judging from this card. And once again, I mean, I'm repeating myself, but please just take the messages in a neutral and in as objective as possible way, because all connections are different and this is a collective reading. So just make sure, I mean, I will give you the clues. For the rest, it is up to you to decide what kind of connection is this. Okay, I will just place the prayer here. And I feel like starting with the tarot cards right away. So I told you that I am perceiving soulmate kind of vibe from this pile. And maybe it's good to say something about soulmates. What is soulmate? Soulmate is a souls that have some kind of contract, and with the soulmates there is no such a thing as pushing and pulling like in the twin flames the journey. It feels a more easy kind of connection, something that happens right away, and it's like you are just brought here in order to elevate each other, in order to help each other get to a certain point where you're meant to get. Souls that are one or yeah, how to say it in, well, souls that are companions, souls that are lifting each other, souls that are sent to get, well, souls that are meant to meet together in order to lift each other up, in order to bring each other to a different, well, to the path that you are meant to be. But soulmate connections usually are easier than any other connection. They are just easygoing, easy breezy kind of connections. They are not, well, if in your connection you are not having any kind of troubles, any kind of things that are deeper and more serious, like some kind of fights or some kind of karmic patterns, then it is quite possible that this is a soulmate connection. So I will use my tarot cards and find out more about it. But for now, I'm picking up a bit more soulmate kind of vibe. And tarot works in a magical way. I mean, even if it is not, even if this connection is not soulmate connection, I'm feeling soulmate connection present. So maybe if it's not this connection, then there will be some kind of important soulmate connection coming in your way that will just help you reach the next level. You will help each other to reach the next level. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us about this connection? The connection in which pile number one is. What can you tell us about this connection? We have the Sun card in reverse. We have the Mother of Cups in reverse. And we have Five of Cups in an upright position. Okay, well, it had the soulmate vibe from the prayer card. But seeing these cards, I feel that there are some upsetting moments added to this connection. Because we have the Sun in reverse, which wants to indicate that there is happiness, there is potential for a very big happiness, but since the card is in reverse, it wants to indicate that that happiness is not fully expressed. The potential is there, but there is something that is making it a bit like casting shade to it. And we have the Mother of Cups in reverse. From this Mother of Cups, I am perceiving a bit more protective energy. but also there is some kind of emotion added to it, something that is making it a bit emotionally shaky. And then we have the Five of Cups to add to the picture. What I'm perceiving from this Five of Cups is a bit more like upsetting energy. Somebody is feeling misunderstood, somebody is feeling a bit hurt, somebody is not feeling appreciated. Okay, let's keep going. Well, I told you that soulmate connections are easy breezy, but it's not always that easy breezy. In general, in comparison to karmic or twin flame connections, soulmate connections are much easier. So let's find out more about this. Please, Spirit, can you give us some more messages about this connection? What more we need to know about the connection of pile number one and the person that is on their mind? We have Justice in reverse, Three of Pentacles in an upright, and the Strength card in reverse. Okay. Pile number one, the messages are coming right away. So we have the Justice card in reverse, which is indicating that there is something unfair going on here, some kind of a situation that is not right. And that situation involves some obstacle that you and this person needs to overcome, because we have the Three of Pentacles. This is card of cooperation. This is card of like team spirit kind of card. And in this card, we have a mountain that needs to be overcome, and we have three forces that are coming together. So there are some challenges, there are some obstacles that you and this person needs to overcome. But in order to overcome these challenges, you need to work together. Otherwise, it might not bring the result that you desire. And since we have the Justice card in reverse, it wants to indicate that something might feel a bit unfair here. Something might feel not quite right. And we have the Strength card in reverse. We have a lion that is holding a rose. So what I'm perceiving as a message from this card is that the strength doesn't always have to be portrayed as a strong masculine energy. The strength can be gentle. And having this card in reverse, I feel that there is a bit, not lack of power, but mm, more like lack of energy, as if both you and this person, there is something very tireful going on, and the energy is just a bit low. This is how I feel it. I'm just trying to perceive a bit more messages, because the messages were coming and going, and I think I missed out something. Mm. Oh yeah, I wanted to say to you that I know in the beginning I said something about easy breezy soulmate connections. Well, forget about it. Not all soulmate connections are easy breezy. Even in the soulmate connections, sometimes there are challenges until you are able to meet with that person in the same place and just be at the same page and yeah, just connect together on that soulmate level. So yeah, I feel that in this connection there are some challenges that are serving as an obstacle for you and this person to be together. And also there is that tiredness that I sense from the Strength card. Maybe we can go deeper in this. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about those challenges that are between the person that is watching this and the one that is on their minds? What are those challenges? What are the obstacles in this connection? The moon, the fool, and we have Six of Cups. Okay. Pile number one, once again, take this with a grain of salt, but I definitely get soulmate vibe from this pile. because we have the Six of Cups, and Six of Cups, I usually associate this with soulmate kind of vibe. So yeah, let's continue with the rest. I asked about the challenges that are between you and this person. I feel that those challenges are not just from now. Those challenges are maybe even from past reincarnations that you have had with this person, because we have the card that is referring towards the past. And as you can see in this card, we have deeply rooted things. The roots are all colorful. We see the tree that is on the surface, but we also see the roots that are on the main aspect of this card. So the roots are indicating that something in the past, maybe in the past life, there are things that needs to be rearranged there in order to have a new beginning with this full card. And moving forward, we have the moon and the fool. We have two major arcanas that came as obstacles for this connection. So combining the moon with the fool, what I'm feeling is that there are fears. There are fears, and those fears are related with let just being reckless, just being a bit spontaneous and making the move, or just not thinking too much, just being like the fool, just being carefree and just making the move, being a bit more bold without thinking too much about consequences. I feel that there are some kind of fears in regards with this. There are fears to have some kind of a new beginning, or to have some kind of initiation, some kind of movement. And indeed, with the moon cards, well, what gets my attention is that again we have trees in this card. When I see those trees, I feel that there is something rooted. And what is interesting that in this card we have two trees, which somehow symbolizes two people for me. It symbolizes two souls. The moon somehow is given a bit more romantic aspect to this. It is given a bit more intuitive, gentle, and romantic aspect, but at the same time, the card is all dark. So there is a bit fear. There is a bit fear of the unknown. Maybe your connection with this person feels a bit too strong, and to an extent, that is scaring them and maybe scaring you too. But also, it might involve some feelings and emotions. Maybe somebody is not quite familiar with their own feelings and emotions. All right. Mm, let's take some cards in order to clarify this. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this? Okay. We have 10 of swords in reverse. It just jumped out on its own. Can you clarify this, Spirits? Can you give us more? Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I'm not going to take that much into consideration the reversal parts, although for some cards I feel that the reversal completely changes the meaning. But what I perceive from the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, it has some kind of similar element here. And when I look at these two cards, what comes as a message to me is the word destiny. So there is something that is destined here, because you can see that we have a tree that is already cut, and you can see all those elements that are in the tree. And I don't know why I keep hearing the word destiny. And since the Ace of Pentacles came in reverse, I feel that this again wants to indicate some kind of difficulty with initiating something, starting something, or just making some kind of move. This kind of difficulty. And with the Wheel of Fortune, definitely I am perceiving strong presence of destiny, because as you can see in this card, we have all those knots, we have all those things that are around the tree, and I just feel that these are the notes of the destiny. We have a lot of elements in this card. We have the moon, which is representing feminine energy. We have the sun, which is representing masculine energy. We have an owl, which is a symbol of wisdom. So for me, this card is screaming that there is something sacred out there, something that is being watched over. And indeed, there are feminine and masculine energies involved here, and things are in necessity to find some kind of balance. And then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Well, the Ten of Swords in reverse, I feel that this is representing some kind of past traumas and past experiences. The moment I looked at this card, what came into my mind was the word betrayal. So I feel that somebody within this connection felt betrayed, or maybe this betrayal is coming from previous connections. I'm just looking at this bull, or yeah, it looks like a bull. Well, I'm just looking at it and it has those swords that are stabbed in its back, but at the same time, there's a sword that is penetrating its eyes, which wants to indicate that mm, something was not seen, something was like purposefully blinded in order to not see it. And we have 10 cards. 10 is the number of completion in tarot. So I feel that this connection is moving towards some kind of completion. Okay. Apologies, I'm still sick. Mm, I'm just thinking about the next question that I should ask Spirit in regards to this connection. I will just pick up the cards and maybe I will ask for some more specific questions about the type of this connection, since this is the in the title. I told you I feel a lot of soulmate vibes, and if we have to talk about the difference between soulmate and twin flame, well, in soulmate connections, things are usually a bit easier. Things are, how to say, you are just meeting that person and you are elevating each other. Sometimes there are challenges, sometimes there are difficulties that you need to endure. But in the twin flame connection, the main difference is that in order to reconnect with this person, you really need to become the best version of yourself. Otherwise, you might not reconnect with this person. The only way to reconnect with the person in the twin flame journey is to become the best version of yourself, which wants to indicate to be spiritually awakened, to be able to let go of your thoughts, to be able to wake up to a different reality, which is quite challenging. Mm, let's uh, let's see what kind of connection is this one. Let's ask a bit more questions. Up until now, I felt soulmate vibes. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this connection, about its type? What type of connection is this one? And we have the Five of Wands, and Three of Pentacles, and Father of Cups, all in upright position. Okay, so once again, pile number one. I don't want to influence anything or just say this is a soulmate connection. You know it for yourself, but I'm feeling soulmate vibes from this one. We have Five of Wands, and from this Five of Wands, I feel that there are things that are being rearranged. There are like not quarrels, but specific things from your character and specific things from their character that need to be fit, need to be met at the same level, at the same place. And we have the Three of Pentacles once again. The Three of Pentacles is card of cooperation, card of finding help from others, being able to be in good connection, good contact with the others in order to build something together. And this is what I feel from this connection. I mean, once again, we have the Three of Pentacles and we have this mountain that needs to be overcome. In order to be able to overcome this mountain, you need to work together with this person. And we have the Father of Cups in an upright position. This is the King of Cups in traditional tarot. This is a black swan. It's extremely beautiful swan. And I'm just sensing gentle energy from this Father of Cups. I'm just sensing some kind of emotional, sweet, and gentle energies in regards with this connection. I feel that this wants to indicate once you are able to overcome these challenges, once you are able to meet at the same page with this person, you will realize that you have very rare and precious connection. But as I told you before, tarot works in a mysterious ways. Sometimes I'm telling you about specific person, but it turns out that life has completely different person for you, and all I have told you about that person is actually about the one that is coming after them. At least that's how it has worked out for me in the past when I was watching tarot videos myself. So I feel that right now I'm telling you about the connection that is important for you, the connection that is about to either come into your life, or it might be the one that you are asking for. Since in tarot things are energy, and once you have something energetically there, it is going to come to you. It is going to come to you either from that person that you already know, or it is going to manifest through a different person. But I feel that if you have this as an energy, it is going to come into your life. Uh, let's uh, let's ask more questions. Just going to check my timer. We still have time. It's because I was planning to use some oracle cards as well. Mm, I had a question in my mind, but it just went away. Maybe because I'm recovering from a flu, or I don't know why. I feel a bit more distracted. I'm just going to reshuffle, and I hope it just comes back to me because I feel that that question was really important. Well, it was really important, but I think that it's gone forever. I don't think I will recover it in any kind of way. Mm, instead of that, maybe I can just ask another question. Like, please, spirits, can you tell us what the person that is watching this needs to know about the one that is on their mind? What the person that is watching this needs to know about the one that is on their mind? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in reverse, and Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. So from these eight cards, I feel that there is a lot of work that needs to be done. There is some kind of strategic element with the spider that is on top of the card here. So there needs to be some kind of a strategy, but also we have Eight of Swords, which wants to indicate that there will be some kind of clarity. Maybe right now you are not feeling quite knowledgeable about the situation and the connection that you are in. Because the Eight of Swords usually wants to indicate that you are feeling a bit stuck. You are not sure which way this is going, what exactly is going on. You feel that you cannot make any move or any kind of progress in this. So having the Eight of Swords in reverse, it wants to indicate that there will be some kind of relief, there will be some kind of release. Slowly you will be able to see your way. And then moving towards Eight of Pentacles, indeed, I feel that there is some kind of work that needs to be done. There is some kind of strategic element with the spider that is in the card. And we have the Three of Wands in an upright, no, it's actually in reverse position. Three of Wands in reverse position, it is saying to me about something unexpected. But these Three of Wands, I'm feeling some kind of a magical element from these Three of Wands. Because we have a triangle and we have something like a portal that is in the center of the card. And yeah, I feel that there is some kind of magical element added to this, and I feel that it has surprise element too. So Spirit just wants to say to you that there will be some kind of surprising outcomes that you might have not expected. Something that is not expected might come magically in your life in regards to this connection. But also, Spirit just wanted to indicate to you that you let go of some kind of barrier that was making you feel blindfolded, not able to see what is going on. Okay. Well, I really had another question, but it just went away from my mind, and it's such a pity. I will just take some oracle cards for you in order to find out more. We will have some love messages oracle in order to see what love messages you are going to get. Please, Spirit, can you give love messages for this connection for pile number one? What are the love messages for pile number one and their connection? I'll take these two. And then, whoops, my tablecloth is going away. I'm going to take the romance angels. Please, Spirit, can you give us two more messages in regards to the connection of the people that are watching this with the one that is on their mind? Okay, one, two. Okay, let's start revealing. Let's see the first love oracle message. You are enough. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Okay, this is a very powerful message for the ones that are watching this. This message just wants to say to you that you are enough, and I feel that indeed some of you needed to hear this because maybe some of you felt that you need to change something in order to be with that person. No, you don't have to change anything, just be who you are. And indeed, if this is the person meant for you, they will be with you regardless of anything. Let's take the other card. Have faith. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. Okay, so they just want to say to you to have a bit more faith. And indeed, I feel here more presence of not angels, but energetically, I feel that there is some kind of connection that is there for you, some kind of a soulmate kind of connection. And I'm not sure if it's within this one that you are in or it's going to come, it is going to be manifested but through another person. But the have faith card, I feel that it just wants to say to you in general, just have faith. Things are going to work out the way they are meant to work out. You don't have to worry too much about it or think too much about it. And then we have the separation card. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, we have the separation card, but actually in this separation card, I don't sense that both parties wants to be separated. I sense that both parties wants to be together because just I'm not sure if it's visible that good. Yeah, I think you can see it. Mm. In this card, you can see that we have a woman that is trying to hold on to this man, and this man is trying to hold on to this woman. She's laying in a bed. maybe she's sick, maybe she's having some kind of trouble, and the man is holding his heart area, so he's hurting too. So this card just wants to indicate that there is some kind of pain. Maybe currently you are not together with this person. Maybe currently there is some kind of separation, something that is between you and this person that is there, and it feels painful. Even those angels, those cherubims that are on in the card, they're also trying to reach out to each other, but it's like there is some kind of a small distance between them and they cannot reach. Then we have express your love card. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. Well, this card is saying to you to go ahead and make the romantic gesture, but you don't have to literally go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You can just express your love in different ways. I feel that this card just wants to invite you to be a bit more expressive, to not hold on things within yourself. For example, if you are feeling love towards this person, you can express it through art, you can express it in a notebook, you can just write down things, you can just express what you're feeling in creative way in order to let the energies flow smoother, in order to not hold things within you, in order to make yourself feel a bit lighter from any kind of burdens. So these were the messages for you, pile number one. The overall vibe that I'm picking up from this connection is a soulmate kind of vibe. And I'm not sure how it is going to resonate with you, but these are the messages. It is a collective reading, so at least something might have resonated since you were drawn to this reading by spirit, by universe. So if you enjoy the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to reach it, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your subscription is really precious to me and it's helping me grow. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching this. Sending you countless blessings and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hey there, pile number two. For those of you who have chosen the Anima Mundi, I have shared a little secret with pile number one, which won't be any secret because I'm going to share it with you too, and probably I will share it with pile number three as well. So when I reshuffled the wild and unknown archetype cards and I selected the cards for the piles, I immediately got intuitive messages about the connections, and from Anima Mundi, I'm perceiving a bit twin flame-ish kind of vibe, because in the Anima Mundi we have all the elements, we have all the planets, we have all kind of moons, all kind of suns, all kind of stones, we have many elements, and it feels like everything is coming together and it just has that overwhelming twin flame energy. And how to describe twin flames? Well, twin flames is a very complicated, well, it does sound complicated, but it is actually simple. It is two souls. Actually, it is one soul split into that belongs together. But in order to reconnect, these souls need to become the best version of themselves. By that I mean, well, in most cases, this includes spiritual awakening. This includes just reaching the best version of yourself by letting go of thoughts, letting go of all kind of old perceptions, being free of all kind of thinking patterns, and being able to see your thoughts, being able to see your emotions, not engage with your emotions, not engage with your thoughts, not engage with all those self images and all those kind of things. It is actually quite complicated to reach this point, and it is not easy to reach that point because it involves a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles, which will lead you to the point where you will be spiritually awakened. And from this connection, I'm picking up twin flame vibes, but please take it with a grain of salt because it is a collective reading, so it might not be twin flame for everyone that is joining this reading. I will just place the Anima Mundi here, and I will proceed with my tarot cards in order to just get more information for your connection with the person that is on your mind. The cards feel a bit jumpy as if they want to speak right away. I will just reshuffle them good first because I don't want to have interference with the previous readings. I just want to make the energies flow. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us about the connection of pile number 2? What do we need to know about that connection between the ones that are watching now and the person on their mind? I told you the cards are jumpy. We have the Star in upright, and we have Seven of Pentacles in an upright position, and we have Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh my god, this message is so powerful. It was the first message and it was very powerful right away. While number 2, I really feel that there is some kind of strong connection here, and I feel that you cannot move away from this connection no matter how it feels, no matter how at times how broken it makes you feel, because literally here we have those broken glasses in this Eight of Cups, and Eight of Cups is card of moving away, but since it came in reverse, it's like there is hard time to move away. Even if you move away, it feels like you are going back. And we have this dark mountain in this card, which wants to indicate that there are a lot of challenges, there are a lot of difficulties. And as I'm talking about this, I'm just looking in front of me and I see that a raven just landed on a tree, which is sign of spiritual kind of connection. The ravens are messengers of different dimensions, of different worlds, the same way as crows. I keep seeing those birds quite often. So I feel that there is some kind of mysterious energy around your connection. There is some kind of darkness, but also light added to it. I mean, we have yin yang. So here you can see we have that dark mountain, which wants to indicate that there are a lot of difficulties that needs to be overcome. And with the star card itself, I mean, you can see that this star is shining brightest at the dark nuance of the card. So what I'm perceiving from the star card actually is a message. It is to have faith, to have hope that things are going to work out in the best possible way. And what makes this message even stronger is the Seven of Pentacles that is under this card. With the Seven of Pentacles, I mean, even in the Pentacles element, you can see that we have stars on it, which also wants to indicate to you, have faith. Have faith in the procedure, because it is some kind of a procedure, it is some kind of a journey. I feel that this connection itself is a journey. Journey that you are on, journey that helps you grow, journey that makes you become the best version of yourself. It is not an easy one. Definitely, I don't think that this is an easy journey. I mean, look at this Eight of Cups here. We have all those broken glasses. I feel that this connection somehow breaks all your stereotypes, all your archetypes, all the things that you have in your head. Everything is just being shattered to pieces in order to be rebuilt. And with that being said, I'm going back towards the Seven of Pentacles. This is card of planting seeds and waiting those seeds to grow. So with this Seven of Pentacles in an upright position, I feel that this is talking about the journey, about the process, and about being patient and just reaching the right moment. The moment where the star is going to shine. The moment where the star is just going to bring the light that it is necessary in this world. So pile number two, I don't want to like say right away to you, you and this person are twin flames. No, no tarot reader would say that to you. Well, at least I wouldn't say that to you, especially not on a collective reading. But I'm strongly picking up some twin flame vibes here. But please take it with a grain of salt. I don't want to like make you believe that yes, this is your twin flame. Definitely, I'm picking up twin flame vibes, but just take it with a grain of salt. In all cases, actually, it is best to try to be objective and neutral, just to accept, just to embrace all the messages with an open mind, because it is a collective reading, and I feel that the messages are there as an energy. So even if it's not for this connection, I feel that there is certain connection that is out there for you that carries those elements. Maybe it's not going to manifest through the person that is on your mind. If it's not that, then it is going to manifest through another person. But I feel that this is the energy, and if the energy is there, it is going to manifest one way or another. So let's keep going. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this connection? The Empress in upright, High Priestess in upright. We have the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. We have two major arcana pile number two. And we have both the Empress and the High Priestess. In both cards, we have Moon, we have spiritual energy, we have intuition. I think all those elements are off chart here, just like I don't want to, once again, I don't want to like say to you, this is your twin flame, but here I definitely feel strong presence of twin flame connection. With the High Priestess, we are talking about some kind of a deep spiritual energy. We are talking about something that is even subconscious, even unconscious. I'm just focused on this orb that this tiger is having in front of it, and I feel that this orb is carrying all kind of secrets within it. And just looking at the tiger, I feel that this is some kind of a divine tiger that has all the knowledge, just like the High Priestess. And also, the tiger is sitting in the dark. It's like it doesn't mind to be in the dark. Most people are afraid of the dark because the dark symbolizes the unknown. So the actual fear is the fear of the unknown. While here we have somebody that is not fearing the unknown. Here we have somebody that is ready to embrace what comes, whether it is known or unknown, just being present and surrendering to the present moment. With that being said, what I'm perceiving from the High Priestess is indeed some kind of a strong spiritual power. And also, there is mystery revolving around this High Priestess and this connection as well. There is some kind of a very strong vibe. I feel that we have the Empress above the High Priestess as if deep down having something very spiritual, but manifesting through the Empress. The Empress is representing something prolific, something that has a lot of potential, something that can give fruits that are bringing a lot of profit. So, in both cases, we have strong divine feminine energy. We have strong feminine power here, and there is that gentle energy as well. Mm. I'm perceiving many messages, but I'm having hard time to explain them because I feel that just just having the High Priestess to start with, there are things that are about to unfold within this connection as it goes, things that you are going to learn on your own and things that you are meant to learn on your own. Mm, but what also I'm feeling from these cards, it just wants to indicate that this connection has very strong potential. I don't want to sugarcoat it, but I'm just reading the energies and the vibes as they come. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. And next to this deer, we have a little one. So there is some kind of indeed feminine nurturing energy here. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that right now, or as a present energy, maybe there is necessity to heal. Maybe there is necessity to nurture things. But I feel that maybe currently things are not at its best position. Maybe things are not the way you would want them to be. Maybe things are still being in progress. Maybe there is some kind of a healing that is necessary to be made. Apologies for my voice, I'm still recovering from a flu. Mm, let's get some more messages because it is getting interesting with these powerful cards that are coming. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this connection? Can you tell us a bit more? We have Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords in an upright, and Six of Swords in upright position. Okay. So, with the Eight of Pentacles, what I'm feeling is that there is necessity for work to be done. There is necessity for making some kind of a routine. I'm not sure what kind of a routine, but I can guess that it can involve some kind of meditation routine or just some kind of routine in order to help you to become the best version of yourself. Under this card, we have the Two of Swords. And usually this is a card of doubt. This is usually a card that indicates one side or another. But just seeing this Two of Swords, it's like two swords are crossing, and above them there is a sun, there is eclipse. It's like speaking about planet alignment. For some reason, I'm hearing when everything aligns, you are going to cross paths with this person. You are going to come together with this person once things align. This kind of vibe I'm perceiving from this card. And with the spider and the spider web, I just feel that there are things that needs to be made. There is some kind of a routine that needs to be made. Also, there is some kind of a strategy element involved because whenever I see the spider, I'm getting the message strategy. But it's not like you need to scheme or just make plans or something like that. It feels more that there is some kind of a divine strategy involved within this. And definitely with this Two of Swords, I'm feeling some kind of alignment, some kind of crossing paths. It's like everything is just coming together at once. This kind of vibe I'm perceiving from this card. Because the swords are crossing exactly at the point that is pointing towards this eclipse that we are seeing. When the sun meets the moon, the feminine energy meets the masculine energy. So, once again, I'm picking up twin flame vibe here. And once again, I want to warn you, take it with a grain of salt. I feel that even if it's not the connection you are in right now, then if we have this energy there might be some kind of a twin flame journey that is awaiting for you if you are not in it yet. And we have the Six of Swords in an upright position. After the darkness comes the light, after the storm comes a rainbow. And seeing this card, we have these swords in a dark kind of element. And above it, we have that rainbow and we have the light, the white energy. So there is some kind of transcendence, there is some kind of a journey moving from the darkness towards the light and finding the rainbow, finding the happiness. So once again, this card is indicating some kind of a movement, some kind of a journey. Okay, pile number two, your connection feels quite interesting, and I'm not sure actually what else to ask. Mm, let's just keep continuing the same way. It might be a bit boring, but I would just ask more questions about the connection itself. So please, Spirit, can you tell us more about the connection of pile number two and the person on their mind? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Six of Wands in reverse and Son of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I was giggling a bit because of the Six of Wands because I immediately received a message when this card came in reverse. So, first, having the Hanged Man, once again, very spiritual card that is associated with Neptune, with something divine, something magical, something that even might come as illusion, is too good to be true. But with the Hanged Man, I'm just sensing, I'm just sensing waiting, like waiting for the right moment, but not like being in energy of wait, more like getting there. The entire journey of getting where you're supposed to get, like embracing it the way it is, accepting it, because the hangman is in tarot, the hangman is not somebody that is being hanged by other people. They have hanged themselves voluntarily in order to get enlightened, in order to see things from a different perspective. So here also I'm sensing some kind of voluntarily pause, mm, voluntarily pulling yourself back and just listening the voice within, especially because we have bat that is drawn in this card. Bats are extremely psychic animals. They are perceiving sound waves that are in low frequencies, and they are living in caves. So whenever I just get the bats in a card, I perceive some kind of psychic energy. And under the bat, under the hanged man, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. I was giggling because in this Six of Wands, we have a butterfly. Butterfly is the perfect symbol of metamorphosis. And another thing that I'm perceived is that after all, we have the Six of Wands. This is card of victory. Since this card came in reverse, I got the message ego death in my head. So in order to reach that point, to get together with this person, there is necessity to find, not to find, but to reach that ego death kind of state, to reach that state where ego is being dissolved. Another thing that just came to me is that here on top we have Neptune, water planet, and usually when you have sun in Pisces or things that are in Pisces or things that are related in Pisces, we are talking about dissolving of those things, dissolving of ego, dissolving of all desires, just becoming one with spirit, being more spiritual. And this is the kind of vibe that this card, this pile is bringing to me. Let me take a look at this Son of Pentacles in reverse. Well, just seeing the Son of Pentacles, I perceive push forward kind of message. And since the card came in reverse, I feel that it just wants to indicate that there is no necessity to have neither push nor pull kind of vibe, just state of being, just stillness. Another thing that got my attention is that we have a moon and we have a pentacle. It just makes a complete circle here. So there is some kind of completion going on. And in my head, I'm just perceiving the message: stand still, become one, become at peace, be present. The same kind of vibe that I'm perceiving from the hangman. It's like, how to say it? In my head, I am perceiving a bit energy that you are shutting down your eyes and closing all the outside world, completely ignoring it and focusing on what is inside you, on your internal world. And I'm also hearing like drops of raindrops or just some kind of drops, and being focused on those sounds and meditating and just emptying all the unnecessary thoughts or filtering all the things that you don't need, that your mind is saying to you. This kind of spiritual meditative kind of vibes I'm perceiving from this. Okay, let me just take a look at the timer. We are going good for the time. What I'm about to do, I'm just going to pick up these cards and ask final messages with tarot and take some oracle cards. Although we got a lot of messages from tarot and the messages were quite good, I don't want to ruin it. I will just take the oracle cards. And I'm also sick, so I have problems with the voice. Better just spare myself some talking. So I will just proceed with the oracle cards. Mm. Please, Spirit, can you tell us, can you bring us messages for pal number 2 and their connection? What what are the messages for pal number 2 and their connection? Please, Spirit, can you give us messages for pal number 2 and their connection? Okay, let's flip the cards. If there is something, I will use the tarot as well in order to clarify. We have free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. Another confirmation, I told you about that meditative state. And this card is confirming what I told you. It just wants to say to you, free yourself of all those patterns, all those things. Just go within, become present, become a bit more meditative. This kind of energy, this kind of vibe I am perceiving from this. Let's see the next card. Magnetic connection. There is very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Well, there is nothing more I can add to this. I felt that as well from the cards that came out, and I felt that the cards were going in that direction. At least this is the vibe that I perceived. Then we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay. So from the separation card, maybe you are in separation with this person. Maybe currently you are not together with this person, but I mean, take a look at this card. We have a man that is holding his heart. We have a woman that is laying in bed and definitely she is suffering. And their hands are touching. So they are separating, but they are longing for each other. And it feels painful. Even those little angels or cherubims, they are trying to reach each other. So there is that longing to be with each other. There is that longing to become one with that person, to be together with that person. And, and the last card is saying finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, right now maybe there are some kind of financial issues or things that are either in there on their side, either on your side. Maybe there is a bit more focus on that, and maybe there are things that needs to be worked on. I also remember that we had pentacles that were upside down, that were reversed. I mean, just take a look at the Son of Pentacles, which is card. Pentacles usually have something to do with your finances, your work, your material world. So maybe there is also a necessity to improve that part, that aspect of life before you can come into union with this person. All right, let me take a look at the timer. Well, I actually I don't know if let's just take some more cards, just take one more shuffle or something, because all the messages came good. I don't know what else to ask. Maybe just some kind of advice, or if there is something else that Spirit wants to share, just the last message. Please, Spirit, is there something that you want to share about this connection? Is there something? We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have Eight of Cups in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Okay. So, Spirit just wants to say to you that currently there might be some kind of imbalance that is going on within this connection. Maybe there is imbalance in give and take kind of energy. Maybe you have given too much to this person and they have taken too much from you energetically, or vice versa. That's why there is some kind of imbalance, but at the same time, with this Eight of Cups in reverse, indeed, you cannot move away from this person. You cannot move. There is no moving on from this. It's like there's that stuck kind of energies. Definitely, I don't want you to be hooked or stuck on someone. I would advise you to just focus on your personal, individual spiritual growth. The rest will come on its own. Even if this is your twin flame, just focus on your spiritual awakening, on your growth in general, and if this really is your twin flame, they are going to reappear in your life. But don't make this as a target. More well, these things are just happening as how to say it. You don't need to have any kind of aim or target. You need to be need to be as simple as that, just being without doing. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself correctly, but yeah, I'm trying my best. Mm, then we have the Devil card in reverse. Mm, well, the Devil card in reverse wants to indicate that in this connection you are going to let go of limitations, let go of perceptions, let go of things that are not serving you. Just let go of any kind of restrictions, any kind of patterns, archetypes, stereotypes, all things that are clouding your vision, clouding your mind, not allowing you to see the world as it is, not allowing you to be the most authentic version of yourself. You are setting yourself free from this through that connection. And once again, I'm telling you, this is energy. It might not even be with the person that is on your mind, but if the energy is there, I feel that it is going to manifest itself in your life, either through another person or maybe with the person that is on your mind. But if the messages are resonating, then it might be the person on your mind that I'm talking about. Just just take it as it is, because it is collective. So that was your reading pile number 2. If you enjoyed it, if you find it useful and valuable, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it and just get the messages that they're meant to find. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel, as your subscription is helping me grow and just motivates me to keep going and making more and more contents for all of you that need it. And yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching this. Sending you countless blessings and hope to see you again. Bye. Last but not least, we have pile number 3. And as I shared the little secret with pile number 1 and pile number 2, I will share it with you as well, which makes it no secret at all after all. So, the moment I pulled the cards for pick a pile, I immediately got some kind of intuitive messages about the type of connections. And for this one, I'm feeling a bit more like karmic kind of vibes, but it doesn't have to be always something bad. I mean, most people, when they hear the word karmic, they are like, oh no, karmic, no, no. But here I'm feeling a bit more karmic vibes. We are going to go with the tarot. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just the first impression, the first intuitive message that I picked up. But I felt a bit more karmic vibe because we have the card, the Mother. And from this card, I am perceiving a bit more like a bit more connection that is either related with the Mother itself or some kind of wound, deep wounds, or something that needs to be healed. Because another thing that I'm perceiving from this card is the word protection, something that needs to be protected. Also, I'm perceiving some kind of childhood issues or some kind of wounds or just something that needs to be healed. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself correctly, but what I'm actually trying to say is that usually when we have karmic partners, they're coming from, let's say, past life in order to pay some kind of karma, or we pay some kind of karma in order to make things align, in order to have some kind of karmic balance. So even if it's some kind of a karmic relationship, it doesn't have to be perceived as something that bad. Sometimes you can learn a lot through karmic. So I would just place the Mother here next to Dragonite. And I'm going to proceed with my tarot cards in order to find out more messages about this connection. By the way, apologies for my voice. Every now and then it is going because I am still recovering from flu. let's let's see what are the messages meant for this connection. Just going to reshuffle my deck. By the way, I hope the sound is better than the previous reading, because in the previous reading I did some kind of things with my new microphone and it was a bit messy. So let's see about this connection now. Please, Spirit, can you give us messages about the connection of pile number 3? What type of connection is this? What messages would you like to deliver to us about this connection between the person that is watching this now and the person that is on their mind? Ace of Swords in an upright position, the Moon in an upright position, and Three of Swords in reverse position. Okay, what gets my attention is that we have two swords card, and in the swords card we have the swords the swords are facing up, which wants to indicate that things are being spoken. And by speaking things, I'm also perceiving speaking things that are emotional, speaking things that expressing some kind of emotional wounds, expressing something that is emotional, because we have the Moon that is under these two cards. The moon is representing something emotional, something that includes fears, something that includes traumas. And having the moon under swords cards, I feel that here we are talking about expressing fears, expressing traumas, clearing up those things, healing those things, especially with the Three of Swords in reverse. With the Three of Swords in reverse, we are talking about traumas, we are talking about heartache, heartbreak that is being healed through this connection or just released through this connection. And with the Ace of Swords, the key word that I'm perceiving from this card is the word clarity, something that is being spoken clearly. So I feel that you have this connection in order to express some kind of things that you have been hiding in the dark, things that you have been hiding in your subconscious, things that have been troubling you, things that you have feared. So I feel that this connection is helping you clarify those things. Let's find out more about this. Please, Spirit, can you give us more messages about the connection? We have Ace of Cups in reverse. The card just came on its own. We have the Hermit in reverse. And we have Five of Pentacles in an upright position. Okay, so what I'm perceiving from these cards is that this connection somehow is making you feel that you are outside of your comfort zone. At least this connection is pushing you to be outside of your comfort zone. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, well, maybe you are expressing things or you are meant to express things, but I feel that expressing of feelings and emotions, it just doesn't work out that good. I'm perceiving some kind of uncomfortable kind of energy actually with the Hermit in reverse, because I'm just looking at this beautiful turtle that is comfortably in its house. And since this turtle came in reverse, I feel that there is difficulty to express those feelings, difficulty to just step out of your comfort zone. It's like someone is coming there and pulling you by force from that comfort zone. And then this Ace of Cups being in reverse wants to indicate that indeed there are that feelings and emotions that are just not easy to express, not easy to initiate that thing. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in an upright position. Well, this also indicates some kind of pain, some kind of pain that is just there. Pile number 3, I don't know how to explain those energies, but I feel that through this connection there is something that needs to be purified. There is something that just needs to be released and purified. Because the way I see this, it looks like the light is there, but currently there needs to be some time alone in the darkness in order to just let go of some kind of energies. Okay, let's get more. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this connection? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in an upright position. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in an upright position. Alright, well, with the Four of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling an anxiety once again. Also, I'm focused on the forehead of this sheep, so it might involve some kind of mind games, especially because we have spider right next to the sheep here. It might involve some kind of strategies, mind games, and also I sense once again a bit more anxious kind of energies. This card has similar vibe to this one because this is card of rest, and since this card came in reverse, I'm feeling a bit being forced to to be restless, being forced to just come out of your comfort and just do something. Not doing it because you want to, just doing it because you feel obliged to do it. Just doing things that you are obliged to do, not because you really want to. And then we have the Six of Swords under this card. Mm, what I'm picking up as a keyword from the Six of Swords is the word hope. Because we have somebody that is in the darkness with these swords, but there is hope that there will be a rainbow and there will be light coming in the picture. And we see that there is light actually. But currently there is that darkness that is just there, and there is just hope that things are going to work out, things are going to move, things are going to change. But also this is card of movement, so there is some kind of transition from the dark towards the light. So indeed I'm feeling that things are transitioning, things are moving. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. As I mentioned already, I feel a bit strategies, a bit even the word routine comes to my mind because the Eight of Pentacles usually is associated with some kind of routine activities, something that you're performing on daily basis. I would just take some more cards. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this connection? We have the Five of Cups in upright. We have the Judgment in upright and the Temperance in reverse. Okay. Well, number three. Well, I told you from the very beginning that I sensed karmic kind of vibes here, and indeed, I am feeling a bit more karmic kind of vibes from this pile. I'm not sure to what extent it is going to resonate with your situation. Please keep it in mind that this is collective and please watch it with an open mind because maybe just a few messages are meant for you and your connection. But just looking at the patterns here, we have the Five of Cups. Before that, we had the Five of Pentacles, which is another card of sadness, card of lack. And with the Five of Cups in an upright position, I feel somebody being misunderstood. I feel somebody being not treated right. Not. I just sense that somebody feels sad, misunderstood, and also lonely. This kind of vibes. I'm just looking at this horse, and indeed, this is the vibe that I'm sensing. I feel sadness. I feel being misunderstood, left out alone. I feel that there might be some kind of traumas from past experiences involved to this. It just came to me as a message. And under the Five of Cups, we have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is indicating some kind of awakening, some kind of waking up, some kind of having hope. I'm just trying to combine these cards together because the positive card came under and the card that indicated pain and sadness came above. Overall, there is some kind of imbalance here because you have the temperance in reverse in the bottom of the deck. There is some kind of imbalance within this connection. We have water and fire. Maybe these are your elements, maybe not, but there is some kind of opposite energies that are not being balanced right away. And I feel that with the Five of Cups, we have regrets, we have sadness, while with the Judgment card, we have awakening, we have consciousness that may be sleeping and not seeing things the way they are. So, even though this connection might be a bit more difficult, a bit more like with karmic elements, I feel that even it being that kind of connection, somehow it might be triggering awakening of a higher consciousness within either you or the person that is on your mind. But since you came to this reading, I feel that it might be triggering a bit more conscious awakening in you, and more it is more probable to be in you than in them because you are the one that is watching this. Okay, I will just pick up all the cards, take a look at my timer. Yes, we are going good. The only problem is that my voice is going away. And I will just ask some more questions. Please, Spirit, can you tell us what the person that is watching this reading needs to know about their connection? What would you like to tell to the person that is watching this reading about their connection with the one that is on their mind? Justice in reverse, Father of Cups upright, and Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. So with the Justice in reverse, I feel that there is that unfair energy that is roaming around. And we have the Father of Cups under the Justice in reverse. Well, with this Father of Cups, I'm sensing something unusual because we have a beautiful black swan. And I just got the message. I feel that somebody is being treated unfairly. Somebody is being perceived as the black sheep or just being portrayed as the bad guy within this connection. And it feels very unfair. Somebody has been like unfairly treated. This is the main message that came to me in combination with the Justice in reverse and this Father of Cups. The other thing that I perceive is from the Seven of Cups. We have Sun and Moon in this card. We have feminine and masculine energy. And Seven of Cups is card of choices. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that you need to go through with this regardless of anything. Because in this card there are no choices. It's like it is what it is. You just have to accept it the way it is, even if it feels unfair. But it is more like some kind of a lesson that needs to be learned out of this. It's not like I'm not saying to you, this connection is unfair, stay in it. I'm saying to you, this connection is like that. The only thing you can do about it is to accept it like that, as a connection that is like that, and try to try to get the best out of it. Try to get some kind of a moral, some kind of a lesson, some kind of reflection in order to grow from it, rather than um, rather than constantly opposing it and like constantly hitting your head in a wall. Because here we have a card that is indicating lack of choice, lack of options, and we have cards that are indicating some kind of injustice. I will ask for more guidance about this, but I feel that Spirit wants to say that things might not feel fair, but they are so in order for your soul to grow, in order for you to gain some kind of lessons. This is what I'm perceiving. And I know that it really doesn't sound fair. But it just feels, how to say it? I don't want to use the word karmic again, but it might indicate some kind of karma that is just there and it just needs to work out the way it works out in order for you to lift that karma and just continue on your way without that heavy karma energies. Okay, let's ask about the karma between you and this person. Maybe this will help us to find more clear answers. Please, Spirit, can you tell us about the karma between the person that is watching this and the one that is on their mind? What is the karma between them? Daughter of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Okay. A lot of reverse cards. So, with the Daughter of Wands in reverse, the main thing that got my attention is the infinity symbol that this snake is forming, which leads me towards some kind of a cycle, that is repeating itself. It's like give and take. Maybe, maybe in the past life you owed something to this person, and now you are repaying it in this life, or maybe it's vice versa. But indeed, from this card, since the question was karma related, I am perceiving cycle, something that involves give and take and just continues until it is being cleared up. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, Three of Wands in reverse. What I'm getting from this card is the word portal. It's like moving from dimension to dimension. I'm trying to find out the connection between all three cards that came up. But we had Wands energy here. We have Wands energy there too, which wants to indicate some kind of dynamic, something that involves action, movement. Well, another thing that gets my attention is that these wands are like tied up with some kind of ropes here. I feel that indeed some kind of a karma needs to be expressed within this connection in order to avoid some kind of tower moment, because we have the tower as well in reverse. In order to keep some kind of a balance, there is karma that needs to be expressed. It does feel a bit out of blue. It does feel a bit unexpected, because the Three of Wands is usually about having some kind of plans, seeing some kind of visions, having something ahead of you. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that it is coming a bit out of blue, it is coming a bit unexpected, but it is a cycle that is going on. And also we have the Tower in reverse, which is avoiding some kind of a disaster. I feel that there is some kind of a karmic connection here, and somehow this connection is not protecting you, but well, I just sense that it is meant to go the way it goes as a general message. I'm sorry if the messages are coming a bit more negative, but indeed here I am feeling that we are dealing with something karmic. For some reason it came out like this, that here I'm picking up a bit more karmic vibes, and not exactly sure what holds you karmically to this person, but there is that give and take kind of energy. Maybe you have given them something in the past life, or maybe they have given you something in the past life, but there is karma between you and this person, and it feels a bit unexpected, it feels a bit out of blue, but what keeps you together is some kind of a karma, and this karma somehow is avoiding some kind of a disaster with this tower card in reverse, because having the tower in an upright, it would say that something is breaking down, and since the tower came in reverse, I feel that even though it is in a breaking stage, it is being held together. Okay, let's find out more about this. Please, Spirit, can you clear a bit? Can you give us a bit more information about this last message about the karma? Can you clarify it for us? The magician in an upright, the empress in an upright, and the four of wands in reverse. Okay. So once again, we have the infinity symbol that is coming from the magician this time. And we have the empress also under this magician. So we have two major arcanas, and I feel that even though this connection might be a bit difficult, I feel that this connection is going to prepare you in order to become better version of yourself. I feel that this connection is going to help you to realize how strong you are, and help you to realize that you have overcome a lot. Having the Empress, I feel that it just wants to indicate about potential that lies within this. Potential that is there, that might be dormant, but it is there and it is growing. And through the Magician, I feel that there is some kind of manifestation power. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself that correctly. I'm not sure if I'm translating the energies that I'm feeling, but also it feels a bit more complicated because we are talking about something karmic and we have that collective energy. Mm, but indeed, I feel that this connection is somehow helping you to reach the best version of yourself. Maybe you are not realizing it. Maybe it feels a bit difficult. Maybe it feels a bit heavy. But indeed, I feel that there is some kind of a cycle that is active right now, because we had the infinity symbol here. We have it here as well. And what gets my attention is that this cheetah is having its paws on a pentacle, which is symbol of stability. So I feel that through this connection, one of you, or how to say it, through this connection, one of you is supposed to find their own path towards stability. And we have those Four of Wands in the bottom of the deck in reverse. Well, the Four of Wands is a is a very positive card, but since it came in reverse, I feel that it just wants to indicate some kind of instability. Find instability through instability. I know that it doesn't sound logical, but I mean, once you're on one side, it is sure that you are going to get on the other side as well. It is a journey. You need to dive deep in one side in order to find the answers that you need in order to reach the other side of the journey. But indeed, there is some kind of empowerment. Even if it feels unfair, even if it feels tough, there is some kind of empowerment going on. And that empowerment feels a bit karmic, but it is just there. Alright, what I'm about to do right now is just take some oracle cards and wrap it up because I think that this reading is a bit longer than the other ones. And my voice is almost completely gone. Please, Spirit, can you deliver us the messages for pile number 3 for the person that is watching this and the one that is on their minds? Please, Spirit, can you deliver the messages for pile number 3 for the person that is watching this and the one that is on their minds? Okay, let's flip the cards. They are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. So, I don't know what to say about this. We had some kind of a confirmation like this from Tarot as well with the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's like there wasn't no option. But they are the one. I would take this with a grain of salt because maybe this connection is a connection that will somehow help you to move to a stage of life that you're supposed to be at. Maybe it's not the most easiest connection that you are in, but it is a connection that might have some kind of major impact in your life. That's why the one card is coming. Then we have actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. So this card is coming as a good advice because indeed actions speak louder than words. If this person or any person is saying you one thing while their actions are saying another thing, then you know what you should trust. But mostly just listen to your intuition because your intuition will never lie to you. Let's check the romance angels. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? So maybe there is something in regards with your financial life, or maybe something in regards with their financial life. Maybe that's why there is some kind of a tension if that's the case. But financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, maybe there is something in regards with your work. Because just looking at this lady at this card, it's like she's tending, she's putting some kind of attention in order to reach those flowers. Let's see the final card. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. For some reason, I feel that the spiritual path is the key element of this message. I feel that whatever the case is with this connection, there is um, there is some kind of spiritual path that you need to walk in, and maybe this connection is not maybe this connection is not the connection that is fully supporting you to walk on that spiritual path, but with or without that support, I feel that you are getting there. I feel that you are where you are meant to be and you are just moving where you are supposed to move. So, these are the messages for you, pal number 3. I know that it feels a bit heavier. Apologies for that. I don't like delivering the bad news and the bad messages, but indeed it's just, I mean, when the cards are saying one thing, I cannot say another. Um, Maybe not all the messages are meant for you to find out since this is a collective reading, but just take what resonates in this, and for the rest, you can just leave it for the collective. If you find the messages valuable and useful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people reach this reading. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos since I'm making this type of videos and many other type of videos every week. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching this. Sending you countless blessings, and I hope everything works out in the best possible way for you in this connection or in another connection that is coming in your life. So, indeed, that was it. Bye.